Your Majesty.
Winston? I am just a young woman, starting out in public service, and I would never presume to give a man so much my senior, and who has given this country so much, a lecture. However, you were at my coronation.
I was.
And therefore, you heard for yourself, as I took the solemn oath to govern the people of my realms according to their respective laws and customs. Now, one of those customs is that the elected Prime Minister should be of reasonable sound body and mind, not an outrageous expectation one should have thought. But it seems that you have not been sound body and mind these past weeks, and that you choose to withhold that information from me. A decision which feels like a betrayal, not only of the covenant of trust between the institutions that we both represent, but of our own personal relationship. In 1867, Walter Bagehot wrote, "There are two elements of the Constitution, the efficient and the dignified." The monarch is the dignified, and the government is the efficient. And these two institutions only work when they support each other, when they trust one another. Your actions, your breaking of that trust was irresponsible for the security of this country. Is your health better now?
It is.
But sufficiently better? Fit for the office better? I would ask you to consider your response in light of the respect that my rank and my office deserve, not in that which my age or my gender might suggest.
I look at you now, and I realize that the time is fast approaching for me to step down. Not because I'm unwell or unfit for office, but because you are ready. And wherefore I have discharged my duty to your father. With your blessedness and your forgiveness, I shall continue to serve as the leader of your Majesty government. Your Majesty.
Winston.